It's Wednesday. It's Mark Pires. I was walking down the road today, and it's Renaissance Man. To ease my mind and help my I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,360 in a row. Guys, this isn't just 1,360 days. This is 1,360 days in a row. Longest running daily show on planet Earth. We're about to get into it. We got a story for you today. What's that? No, Joanne, your wheeze is excruciatingly loud tonight. I'm here, trying to do a monologue. Got something to live for in the background.
Smile and roll on by. No offense, that's just me living. So many perfect ways to spend your days. It hit me. Whoa, something to live for.
So guys, what a freaking day we've had, huh? At least some of us. The world is running ragged on us. I hope everybody's having a great night. We have a couple of news stories for you and then maybe a piece of music. We'll see. Any cover requests? Happy to play them. Bigo, how's everybody doing over there? We got a very nice crowd joining us from the top as usual. You rock. Smash the screen, share, and we're going to get into it. Joanne, no, we're almost there. She said, is the woohoo coming? I want to get lifted a level. I get it.
There's something to live for. Yeah.
Guys, the news story of the day. TikTok. It's kind of crazy. But I've kind of shifted things lately. I don't do much long-form stuff. It's all been shorts that I take from TikTok. And on TikTok, the show's been kind of growing. And, a couple things along the way got caught. Community guidelines stuff. I did this thing about Leah Thomas where she was being nominated as the Woman of the Year. I'm just freaking saying that she just became a woman. Now she's Woman of the Year. You got women all over the place that have been doing it. No, nothing. This one, she's a dude. I mean, I don't give a crap what you say. If you see her standing on that, she's twice the size of every other girl. Regardless of that, I just thought it was ridiculous. That got pulled, and I was like, this is a little weird. So anyway, regardless, yesterday I got a notification that I can't comment. I'm only in, view-only mode. I'm like, what the frig is view-only mode? So I start doing research, and, if I look back, they've pulled maybe 7 pieces of content along the way, and of those 7 pieces, only 2 were not restored. One of them was the Leah Thomas comment. The other one was a Joe Biden face swap comedy, which I still can't understand why that was pulled. Satire shouldn't die when there's agendas that are being pushed, but satire should always be able to breathe. Zabros, can we get a freaking woohoo? Woohoo! I was here. You were there. Zabrowski's over there. Yeah, Joanne, your wheeze and you right there. We get it. She goes, I'm over here. We freaking know. Woo! So guys, let me just finish this up real quick and then we'll get into the rest of the show. So I get a notification that I'm in read-only mode. And I'm like, that seems really weird. I don't know what I did because all I did was post a couple of clips about Mark Zuckerchooch. And they're both live and fully running. So I'm like, it wasn't that. So anyway, I look in. I sent a little note to them. I said, can you please just let me know why you've banned me for 3 days? I don't think I did anything wrong. I don't swear. This is just news. This is what I wanted to say. So the concept of this show now is that I just take news stories and it's the comedy news. So I'm just reading what's literally right above my head. I'll show you in a moment a few of these. And it will say something like, Congress makes a decision that changes everybody's life. And that's what it says above my head. And I say that. And then I add a little something on top of it, just a little flavor for some comedy. And that's it. And so I couldn't understand why that would be pulled on what should be a social platform where people can speak their opinions. And so I got a notification and hey, we responded to your message. So I go and I look, I'm like, they're probably going to say, you're good. You know, the couple infractions you had were minor. I only had 2 that they didn't restore. Everything else has been restored. So I'm like, I don't have that many warnings. I don't understand this. They responded back and they said, after further review, your account will remain permanently banned. And I'm like, what the? And it says you could appeal and go through this process in order to appeal. But at this point, that account with north of 14,000 family members is completely banned. So I started a new one. And today I've been dropping stuff and it's been blowing up, which is awesome. So look, I don't really give a crap. You know, the point is that there were a lot of people over on TikTok now that were relying on these comedy news bits. Like, it's kind of cool. But for the first time since I started the shows, getting a lot of responses from people that were like, I come back every day for this type of stuff. And it was pretty cool because it is a different concept, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, just a little quick thing. But again, that is a news segment. There is no way at all that they should be canceling or suppressing or permanently banning a news show. That is, to me, like criminal. And so I started to delve in a little. I started to say, wait a second, but what I'm saying isn't that controversial, or is it? No, it's just against the agenda of the world. And I said, well, TikTok was always cool with that. They're like, you can go there and you could do material on anything. You could do Trump material, Biden material, anything, and people are okay with it. But now all of a sudden, if you do anything against the current administration, inflation rates highest in 45 years. And we don't even have to get into all the things that have gone wrong in the last 2 years. But if you do go into them on TikTok now, they will cancel, they'll pull you. People can just complain and then that's the end of your channel. It's really weird. And I have a philosophy. If you don't like something, scroll. Is that it? That's it. So very simple. If you don't like it, scroll. Because I can't stand how people are putting all of this, like, my opinion matters, that I think that this is offensive. I don't give up what you think. I really don't, because your opinion is yours. Go out and speak it to somebody else on a freaking mountaintop, but don't go into someone else's room, someone that's creating, and then say, I don't agree. I'm going to cancel you. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. That's how I feel about people who want to do that. I'm so sick of it. Allow creators to create. And if you can't create, don't be a freaking Karen. Just scroll. Very simple. But this is the type of stuff that gets you in trouble. Oh, when you tell people that they can go pound sand when they're a bunch of freaking little sensitive assholes. I'm sick of the way people are continuing to push themselves out there as being the authority and truth. And, and the social media platforms are continuing this same path. And I was actually hopeful. I felt like TikTok got it. And they were like, we don't give up. We don't care. You do what the hell you want. You come out here and speak your mind. You come out here and let it out. We don't care what your opinion is. And it's totally the opposite of that. So I'm just kind of sad because I thought that was a cool platform to do it. So my new perspective on this third channel, I guess, because it's really my third channel on TikTok, Back to the Future, Mark. I think on that one, I'm just going to keep it really tame. It's just going to be all straight comedy. The news stories won't be too edgy. It's funny, but like the last month since I started getting this warning thing on that other account, I was like so nervous every time I pushed post. I'm like, am I going to do something that's going to be over the line? And I'm like, I'm not swearing. Let me just play you a couple of these. You guys have to see, this is not like this is so offensive that I don't understand how we'll go on and do this together. Joanne, can you throw it on the screen together? We're doing a 1-2 Magoo situation. And when I'm like doing a reaction, can we do that? I like that. Joanne has to do a little work. Here we go. I'm getting to the screen. All right, Joanne, pop it up. Here we go. Windows, you got to do a window capture deal. She's just the worst at everything. Oh, okay. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne, I'm on the screen. I was there. Oh. Thank you, Joanne. Sometimes she forgets to put me on the screen. Okay, here we go. Let's put a couple of these on just so you can see what is so offensive to TikTok on the other platform. This one I put out just earlier is from yesterday's show. Hold on. You know, when you're here and you're just trying to remind the... What the...
It's a Zuckerchooch, some may say.
You know, when you're here and you're just trying to remind the world that there's a man, if you want to call me, maybe a man-child, named Mark Zuckerchooch, or alien. Some people say he has the Benjamin Buttons thing going on. Yeah. You know, reverse aging. Zucker Buttons. When Mark Zuckerbuttons, you know, was like 90 and he was laying out the game plan, they're like, you freaking old man, get the hell out of the way. Now he's here as a 38-year-old, fooling everybody, you know?
Fooled us all, really.
Mark Zuckerbuttons. You know, it's all right, I get it. You know, if you want to try to fool the world and do a reverse, you know, aging thing. Oh, if only I can get with freaking, you know, Ryan Reynolds' wife. Yeah, we get it, Zuckerbuttons. But she is not into you. She doesn't like Zuckerchooch. You know, I don't know anybody who likes Mark Zuckerchooch. You know, he's just the worst human being. I think he's got a robot thing. But that Benjamin Buttons thing came from a song I wrote where I said Zuckerchooch has got a Benjamin Buttons thing going down. So anyway, this is just an example. Again, like I said, here's something that may have been offensive. I don't think it is, but you tell me. Well, come on with it.
Hillary Clinton, former election result conspiracist Hillary Clinton, condemned migrants being flown to Martha's Vineyard. Former election result conspiracist Hillary Clinton condemned migrants being flown to Martha's Vineyard as being literally human trafficking. I wonder what she defines, you know, the Epstein Island deal, you know, and Comet Ping Pong. You know, would you consider those human trafficking? You adreno harvesting creep? I'm just saying. How are those emails doing? Leave a comment below, like, share, and follow for more. Former election result conspiracy.
That's an example of the news. Okay, it's just a news story, and I just do them every day, and they're all over TikTok. And you know, the thing is, I wanted to continue doing that. Like, just an example. Here we go. Sometimes it's not about the news. It's just another story I found. Well, it's still news-ish.
A Georgia woman found over $500 under her chicken sandwich as the restaurant misplaced its daily deposit in her bag. She pulled round to the drive-thru and ordered 80 more spicy chicken sandwiches. I'm just kidding. Of course, she threw some mashed potatoes into the mix. Again, just kidding. She returned the money. She's a good Samaritan. Leave a comment below, like, share, and follow for more.
You got to follow.
A Georgia woman found over $500.
Dropping content all. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze cannot be a part of the next bit. She goes, can I be a part of the next bit with my friggin' stupid wheeze? You know, I do appreciate that you threw the word stupid in front of your wheeze, though, because it is. You know? So, guys, let's see. I want to play you one more thing just so you could get a feel, you know. And here's one. I don't even know what it is, but let's see. Again, this is a variety show, fam and friends. Kind of so caught up in reality. So caught up in the freaking distraction they've created for you and me. Oh, yeah. And you know what? It's not like I can get away from that distraction when I'm not here. I'm freaking right in there. The only time I can get away from it is when we're here together. So I show up every night because, actually, I am here for my health. I'm here so I don't need to see a freaking psychiatrist. I come out here every day and I let it all out. And at the end of this show, I'll be tired. Because I'm not here to just sit on my tail and be like, oh guys, what's up? Day 1353 in a row, what's up? But freaking bringing the fire. Kind of so caught up in reality. Oh, man, I love that. I love that. You know, this is the thing. I can't control what we're going to create on a daily, but we create. When you have Shans, not sure if you know about Shans yet, but you friggin' missed it, okay? 2 bits on Shan's. I'll be dropping the second one the next day or so. Oh, my goodness, freaking Shan's. So we did the Beyond Meat story yesterday. Let me see if I can pop something else on here for you. Net worth, we did. Zucker Chooch. Oh, did you hear about this? Sleepy Poopy Pants. Joe Biden just sent a stark warning to Bitcoin and crypto after $2 trillion price crash. This is serious stuff here. The Bitcoin and crypto market has crashed this year, falling sharply after rocketing to around $3 trillion late last year. The Bitcoin price has crashed under $20,000 per Bitcoin, dropping from almost $70,000. As the market wrestles with the Federal Reserve's string of interest rate hikes, Joanne? The Federal Reserve's string of interest rate hikes, and they just raised them again today, 0.75. If you didn't hear that, just got some news right there. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne said that she didn't know. You're welcome, Joanne. Okay, the Biden administration has instructed U.S. government agencies to double down on Bitcoin and crypto enforcement, potentially putting the $1 trillion market on collision course with regulators after the White House Office of Science and Technology suggested Bitcoin could be banned. These people, this is what I'm talking about. The overreach. This is the end of society as we know it. End of society as we know it. I want to ask you guys a question. You tell me what you think, okay? I'm going to go over to the chat, which I have not seen yet. Hold on. No, I'm not. Okay, chat, I'm looking at you. Over here on Bigo, I'm looking at you. Over there on YouTube and all other platforms, I'm looking at you. If you're here, say hello. How many genders are there? How many genders do you think there are? I want to hear the thought process, but I also just want to hear a number. How many genders are there? I'm very confused by this, so I just want to hear what people think. S. Coop says 2. Turtle Shell, how are you, my friend? So good to see you. Love it when Turtle Shell's kicking it with me. Schumann in the house. Guys, if you've not subscribed to Verte yet, please do so. He's awesome. Love Verte. Pamela Swan in the house. I'm scrolling back. Trish Killian. When you got a Trish Killian going on, everybody's happy. We're all doing a bonfire shuffle. I don't know if you've done that before, but you stand around the bonfire and you shuffle. Let's see who else is here. I'm saying hello as we roll through. Pamela Swan. Let's go. Hello. Dr. Evil is in. Mac Burger is here. Porcelain in the house. I haven't seen Porcelain in a bit. Let me see who else is here. Paula McLennan kicking it with me. I love it. So and Jim, my brother Jim. Anyway, so listen. Is it 2? I see Trish Killian says 2. I think Pamela says 150. Look, it could be close to 150. This is why I ask. I want to know. And I have an answer for you that's true. The only answer. There's actually 2 answers, okay? Here's the broad answer. You could be whatever the you want. You know what I mean? You go out there and call yourself a tree. You want to do it. You could be a cat now in my kids' school. Literally, there's a few kids that are cat. They think they're cats. And you can't say anything to them is that you're not a cat. You got to go along with it and be like, okay, you're a freaking cat. This is the world we live in today. So what I want to say is this. You can believe you are whatever you are. I could believe that I am whatever I am. But we are what we're born into this life as. And one day, our time will expire. Each and every one of us, our time will expire. And we're all going to go somewhere we don't want to go, which is off this earth. But our body will remain. Our bodies will all remain. And one day, researchers, archaeologists we'll come across a bunch of bodies, and we will be categorized as either a male or a female. Let that sink in. So you can call yourself whatever you want, and I love you for thinking you are whatever you are, but remember, in 100 years, 1,000 years, when someone comes across you, they'll say you are a woman or you are a man, and there's no other freaking genders. I'm sorry. That's the reality. You can, like I said, sensitivity is a weird place, and that's where we are right now in 2022, where the world is shifted away from sanity, and we're living in the freaking twilight zone. And I don't get it, honestly, because when I sit there and I listen to the way the world's running, especially because I don't tune into the news, like when I actually catch the news or when I actually see something like broadcast across my screen, I'm like, I kind of have to stop for a second and say, why are so many people okay with this? Why aren't more people trying to fight back? And honestly, it's like, there's a flash in my mind, not very often, but sometimes, where I say to myself, man, why don't I just play along and sell out? Just freaking play along and sell out so I can get to people, so I can get them to see what we do with the guitar and all the other stuff. And you know what? I just can't. I don't know what it is about the way I was made up, but I will fight against the tide my entire life. I cannot just go along with any freaking bull crap in order to financially gain or anything like that, or to try to reach some sort of level. I don't give a crap about that anymore. I'm here every day to keep my sanity. That's it. I don't expect anything different. I'll show up every day this heart beats because I stay at peace by showing up here with you guys. And honestly, if I didn't, I think I'd freaking go nuts. This world, it blows. It blows. Almost all the people that I've come across, or like I'm seeing run things, are disgusting. It's like the minions, all the people that are here on the ground level, they all have a heart still. And it's these, I can't even figure out what they are, but they're definitely not human. They've graduated to some other thing where they believe they're above everybody else. And we're slaves to a system that we can't even comprehend. And if you try to understand it, the people who are trying to teach you, the people that are trying to alert you to what's actually happening will disappear. Because they are a threat to the message of freaking Twilight Zone 2022. Now, TikTok's a part of it. TikTok is a part of it now. I can't believe that they're a part of it, but they are. Permanently banning a comedy news show? Like, huh? What are we talking about? Like, there's got to be some sort of legal recourse on a news show being freaking suppressed and canceled and banned. Like, I know sometimes I put music on there and stuff, but mostly TikTok has been all news, comedy news every day, and sometimes just really breaking news stuff, not comedy. Like, I can't be funny about Uvalde. Although we did something really, really hilarious when we did the viewing of those idiot police officers in the school itself. If you guys remember, that was nuts. And it was so funny that I was like, it was borderline offensive because of what was going on. But I was basically doing the voices of all these idiot cops that were walking down the hallways doing nothing. And it was hilarious. All these different impressions I was doing of all these people. And I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty crazy. But the point is, not everything can be funny. Sometimes it is a serious story, or it's a somber story. It's something that's happy and not funny. So you have to judge the scenario for what it is. But anytime I see something stupid, like some idiot saying, this election cycle, if you want to save America and your freedom, don't vote for any Republicans. And I was like, what the... holy cow, this is Soros written all over it. This is freaking run by the Democratic Party written all over it. Like, how radical do we have to be to have journalists out there saying crap like that? The other guy was great too. I'm not a Joe Biden. Okay, you know this is somebody who literally works for Joe Biden personally when he goes, I'm not a Joe Biden fan, but I can't look away at all of his accomplishments. Like a month before the election. Oh, really? What accomplishments? Afghanistan leaving $85 billion in weapons and cash in Afghanistan? That was a good move. Great. That was a huge accomplishment. Also, the division that's been seeded by the man. Did you see he showed up last week looking like freaking Adolf? Red lights shining down? That was nuts. Holy cow. I got to grab this real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Let me pop this on, whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is. I got to grab this call. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this.
Late night settling, gonna find yourself tonight. People talk all they want, but they won't look inside. You see, the answers come to those that live here. And if you are one who's living in the past, you're never gonna last. Yet your mind can't handle all the stress. You gotta break away. Find the moment with me.
All right, guys, real quick. I'm gonna pop something else on for you. I do have to run up real quick just to take care of one quick thing. I'm gonna pop this on for you so you guys can see a song I just wrote last week that'll be going on my next album. That one that was just on, that was already it's on iTunes. There's 197 songs on iTunes. But this one right here is not on yet. This will be coming out in about a month and a half. Right here. Check this out. Joanne, can you do the window capture, please? I'm trying to. There we go. Thank you, Joanne. Freaking Weezer. Here we go. This is called Don't Let Them Bring You Down.
Day by day, take a deep breath on your way. Yeah, don't get overwhelmed. No, don't let them bring you down. Yeah, don't let them bring you down. Yeah. The time it can happen to anyone, so don't fall into the trap. Don't let it destroy your day. Or don't ever let it do that. No, don't let them bring you down. No matter they're trying to keep you from you. Don't let them bring you down. Traveling down the avenue, seeing souls left and right as you coast by. Oh, what a day. It's leading into the night. Yeah, take a stroll downtown. Oh, you're free. Don't forget about that love. No, don't let the rain get down. Don't let the rain get down, 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 yeah, down, down. Don't let the rain get down. Oh, we're caught in a shuffle, yeah. Oh, in line if you step out, yeah, they're gonna give you prison time. Here or there, a bone line, yeah, you can never tell, yeah, 'cause they're gonna put you through hell, yeah. They want you to quit it, yeah, but then you got this thing called resolve, yeah. You can't give up, no, so you tell them go to hell, yeah. Show up every day, yeah, play right song in the moment, yeah. We're going to do what we got to break up, go above it, yeah. All of the negativity, can't you see, yeah. When they go low, we go high, yeah, yeah. Oh, and don't let them bring you down, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, they try, don't let them bring you down. Oh no, you got to show them, yeah, you got to rise above. Don't let them bring you down. You know. Oh, from time to time, you can't decipher what's right or what's wrong, and you need to step back and you need to observe your actions and analyze it, yeah, because sometimes you're too close to everything you're trying to get into. Oh, and you don't have perspective, no. Yeah, don't let them bring you down. Oh, they can't ever do no, yeah. Don't let them bring you down, to bring you down. Don't let them bring you down over and over again. Oh, don't let them bring you down. Don't let them bring you down. Don't let them bring, don't let them, no, don't let them ever bring you down, 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 down. Every time I think I'm gonna get away, yeah, they pull us back deeper and they're gonna get us living in theory. Yeah, so you got to rise above and say, go pound sand you with your freaking lies. Yeah, don't let them bring you down. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, they don't let them bring you down. Bring you down. Don't let them bring you down. Don't let them bring you down.
That is a tune right there, I'll say. Dare I say that is a freaking tune. We of Liberty says that Joanne's peeling out of the parking lot. I think you're right. Doing the old parking lot parkaroo. And I'm bringing Bigo back in. We lost them for a few minutes here, but hopefully they're coming back in and hanging out with us, doing the show. I think it's about time we take out a guitar here. Do I have a pick today, Joanne? Thank you, Joanne, for pointing out where the pick was. You know, if it wasn't for Joanne, I'd have a quiet studio, you know. And there's no positives. I was like, oh, if I only had no Joanne, I wouldn't have to deal with the wheeze all the time, you know. Anyway, we're doing it. Let's see if we could turn on the backdrop, which is a light show for you guys. Let's see. There we go. And we're in. Light showing it. Got a pick. Not bad. Pretty close. All right, let's play something. Something. All right, we got a spot now. Anybody have any requests or a topic or a title? That's all I really need is one of those things. Request, topic, or title. It's bad when your ear is that tuned in. Oh, Wharton, I'm so sorry to hear that. Freaking thing. Come on, mother. I can't get this pedal. This one just doesn't freaking want to work when I push it. Joanne, it's all you. All of the other ones, it's like touching butter. You touch it, the freaking thing goes on. This one, I gotta hit it with a freaking sledgehammer just to get the freaking thing turn on. Getting it turn off? Good friggin' luck, dude. I'm gonna keep playing through just in case it doesn't work. And then I'll just do one more time through and then push it again. And if that doesn't work, just do another freaking time through, Joanne. All of a sudden, we're playing 74 bars just trying to get the freaking thing to turn. Here we go. Because I was jumping, because I was hoping it would work. I think it worked, but I don't know. It's just I jumped it. You know what I mean? I was there. Then I wasn't. Now it's working. Hold on. Nope. guys? I got to stop using this middle one. I can't do it. It doesn't work. You know? Actually, in fact, I'm not even going to play with that pedal. Screw it. We're just jamming on something. One final thing, because it is getting late. If you can, please head over to YouTube, if my friends on Bigo, and just subscribe, okay? We're trying to get over 11,000. Ooh. I think we're at 10,788. So 12 more, we hit 10.8. Who wants to be the other 12? Can see the 10.8 happen. And then we have to spread the word because this is the longest running show on planet Earth. I think that's probably it.
gonna get to it, you know. Dangling from a vine, waiting for some rainfall. Oh, but it's been dry. I see tribes around, yeah, doing rain dancing. There's no rain falling. You can do a rain dance as long as you can. Don't mean there's gonna be rain in the forecast. Oh, it's the only job that you can keep it when you're wrong 96% of the time. Yeah, meteorologist, yeah. Oh, gonna be a friggin' storm tomorrow. Go to the store, get yourself some milk, some fixes, get the snacks, yeah, all of the stuff in the produce aisle. This could be the big one. Fast forward the next day, sunny skies, yeah, birds chirping, it's 95 degrees, ain't no friggin' storm, yeah, but supermarket owner smiling. Day in and day out, we get our fix. tune into whatever form of entertainment we see fit. And sometimes down rabbit hole, go too far, you can't start to go backtrack, look back, pretend what you saw ain't real. Yeah, sometimes it feels easy to do so, but I assure you, once you wake up, you can't go back to sleep. The newspaper tomorrow, see the front page news stories, same stories yesterday. Oh, divide and conquer at all costs, yeah. If it means a human life, let's do it. Oh, it seems we're down in disparity, yeah. We're looking for some clarity, good luck. There's no way to break away from the spell. Oh, and if you see what's really going on behind the curtain, yeah, they're gonna put you in your own category. And by own category, I mean you're the only one who can find that friggin' file in the cabinet drawer. Yeah, wherever you look, you ain't gonna find you no more, no. You could even type the man or woman's name into the search query. You're gonna find it, nothing on the other end. I guess they don't exist. I guess I'll find some other entertainment, my friend. 'Cause I hope you know this is just the breakdown of society as we know it. Yeah, it ain't gonna come back, no, and maybe in the long term, but right now society's dying. Oh, society's dying. You could take a picture, you could take two before you go to the computer to download it. It's gone. Yeah, take it from your soul. Yeah, from your SD card. It was full. Yeah. Oh, it's got a copyright function when you point it at things that are against the agenda. Oh, just tag it, then they scrub it once it's online, 'cause they can't have you bringing down them with the truth. No, you see they thrive on lies and just deceit and all these fear-mongering games. Oh, but you gotta see it first before you can do a thing about it.
Oh, goodness. We did it again, didn't we, family friends? 1,360 days in a row of live positivity, live music, comedy, and just trying to affect a positive change one person at a time. Hope that was you tonight, and if you were affected at some point, touch another. Go out and touch somebody else, you know. Just give them the old handful hiney butt. Gotta tell you a little about the Renaissance Man show. Oh, what's that? First I have to put my hand in your hiney butt. And then I got a firm grip on that. Let me tell you about the show. It's live every day for 1,360 days in a row. You should come hang out. Oh, great. What was the hand on the hiney butt for? Just got it, Dad. You know, it's part of the routine. Oh, okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed that. You guys know we do this every single night for the last 4.5 years. So if you can, head over to YouTube, subscribe, and share. And tomorrow, we will do it all over again. So until then, here on YouTube, fam and friends, I got Andrea O'Neill, which I love. And I got Pamela Swan, which I love. And Renee Woods, which I love. And S. Coop, which I love. And Stacy Michaels, which I love. Turtle Shell, Joanne. You know what, Joanne? When you don't have your glasses on and you're doing a turtle swell, that's what Joanne does sometimes. Turtle Shell. Michelangelo, Leonardo, Leomarco, Marcolangelo. You know, you get confused when you're Mark Dellett. And we of Liberty and Freedom, thank you so much for kicking it with me over here on Bigo. I'm going to try to click onto that and say goodnight to you guys as well. You're amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me for the entire evening. Remember, tomorrow we do it all over again. The show starts at 10:30 on Thursday evening, so every night really. So make sure you get here and tell as many people as you can, because the more people that come here, the more we can affect some change together. And forget about affecting change. Why don't you break away from the negativity of the world yourself and hang out with me for a little while? I'll play a piece of music for you. We'll laugh for a little while, do some news, you know. And yes, Joanne will be wheezing. Goes along with the territory, you know. Oh, we go to the Renaissance Man show. We're gonna listen to that Weezer. Yep, the band was awesome. Joanne freaking sucks, you know. Joanne, why don't you just stop wheezing for like one show? You know, we're here. We're doing it. Oh, hold on a minute. I got 2 songs open at the same time. Joanne, you put 2 songs on at the same time. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I realized that I hit the button. But it's on you because I hired you and you're there and listening in the room. So then you did it. It's liberal mentality. Radical. I was in the room with you when you did it. I get it. Twilight Zone 2022. Guys, my 14th album on iTunes and Spotify is called We're in the Twilight Zone. And the newest album that just came out 3 weeks ago is called The World's Gone Crazy. Please go and seek this music out. It will change everything. It's the truth from the last 2 years. Literally. Spotify. There's almost 200 songs, guys. We have to be setting some sort of records here. Almost 200 songs, 1,360 days in a row, 5 feature films on YouTube, and I plan to drop more. So, until tomorrow, fam, friends. Lori Wagner in the house. You rock, Lori. I'm so glad you made it out for the finale. Maybe you were here doing a lurker the whole time. I don't know. But you rock. And tomorrow, what the hell, Joanne? I didn't do the ending yet, you know? Joanne's just wheezing. And when she does it, sometimes she hits the button. I get it. So, till tomorrow. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. Till tomorrow, fam.